welcome back to a new vlog. We're starting our vlog today in a parking lot because we are at, where is this, Pick and Pay Hyper. We had to run out of our house because we have some contractors that are working there, putting some stuff up. We'll show you guys when we get home. So we decided, let us run away and go grab some breakfast. It's a Friday, by the way. It's very early in the morning. I think it's about 10 a.m. right now.
It's late for some of us who woke up
it's late for me, who usually wakes up at 5 a.m. Okay. But yeah, so I decided to take it very slow today. Slept in. It was very nice. I'm very, rejuvenated. I feel good in my body. But yeah, we're just gonna grab breakfast. And then Sebo wants to do a bit of work here, and then we're gonna go back home. Hopefully by the time we go back home they'll be done.
No, they won't.
They won't? How long is it gonna take?
4 hours.
It's gonna take 4 hours. My God. So it's okay. We will go back and they still won't be done. But we'll try kill some time wherever we can. But yeah, for now, let us begin this vlog, you guys. Saturday today. So yesterday I started this vlog and we were outside, you guys, because we had contractors that were working here, so we decided to leave the house. We were actually having our aircons put on. It is such a relief and it is such a great investment that we made with putting aircons on here, because it gets super hot in Durban. You guys know it's the warmest city in South Africa all year round. So when it comes to summer, it literally gets scorching hot, okay? And we were just like, you know what, we can't do this anymore, we have to put on aircon. So we have an aircon now here in our living room, we have another one in our bedroom, and it's super cool here. And the thing that I really like about it is the fact that I can pretend like it's still winter. You know, I can pretend like it's still winter. I can literally make myself a warm cup of coffee. I can sit here, wrap myself in a blanket and read a cozy book. By the way, speaking of books, I am reading this new book called, well, it's new to me. It's called The Couple Next Door. It's by Shari Lapena. I hope I'm pronouncing her surname right. It is absolutely amazing. I remember I did once say to you guys that I'm trying to get back to reading fictional books again, you know, and just kind of try to keep the self-help books on hold just a bit, not really on hold, but to read them at like a slower pace than how I used to. So with that, I have been really absolutely enjoying this book. I highly recommend it. It is very nice. And I just wanted to let you guys know of where I've been at. I know that it's kind of like towards the end of the year, and a lot of people tend to like keep their New Year's resolutions for the beginning of the year to, you know, go out, try new stuff, do new stuff. But for me, I don't know, I really got the urge to kind of like try new things now towards the end of the year, towards the holiday season. I don't know why. I, guys, have started bike lessons. I know, right? I've started bike lessons and it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. Learning how to ride a bike as an adult, it's been hard. It's very funny whenever I'm there and I see kids riding their bikes all over and I'm there trying, but it's still, you know, very important to me that I kind of like learn. And I don't know, man. I want, when Tepo says let's go out for a beach date and let's go ride bikes, I want to be able to ride a bike by the beach and just enjoy that. And for me not being able to, I was just like, no ways, I have to do something about this. The other thing that I'm going to be doing starting very soon is starting to learn swimming. We're going to register for swimming lessons. We did start swimming lessons, but then we stopped. When we stopped, Tepo was he already had the hang of it. I didn't. So, you know, with us wanting to travel a bit more, I really have to get my swimming on. So I'm gonna go back to taking swimming lessons. I haven't decided when I'm gonna start, but I'm definitely gonna go back. So with that, really guys, I'm really trying to like invest in myself, do more of what makes me happy. And I just want to let you guys know that I've also started taking a lesson on SkillShare. In fact, speaking of SkillShare, I would like to take this opportunity to thank SkillShare for being sponsors for today's video. SkillShare is literally a platform that I really like. I've seen it on other creators a lot of time, and I was just intrigued by the vast majority of lessons that they share on their platform. So I was like, you know what, when the opportunity came for me to kind of like get to work with this brand, I was definitely like, this is a brand that I really want to work with, because they encourage people to invest in themselves. They encourage people to learn and to grow and to to do things that make them more happy. So I really love that. So what I started to do is I actually started to take a lesson by Michelle B called Designing the Life You Want. The classes that I've been taking, you guys, they have been helping me, especially since I said that I have kind of taken a like a slower pace in terms of reading self-help books. The class has 7 lessons, and I've really been enjoying them. I've done 4 already, the introduction of course, but I really love how she kind of like gives you like workshops or some projects or stuff to kind of like do while you're taking the lessons. There's a part where she talks about creating your anti-vision. I really enjoyed that part, because I think one of the things that I've kind of like realized myself is that sometimes for you to know what you want or where you want to be, you have to first know what you don't want to be and what you don't want. And just speaking about bike lessons, I really don't want to be the person that whenever Tepo says let's go to the beach and have a beach date and ride bicycles, I don't want to be the person that's going to be like, oh no babe, let's not do that because I can't ride a bike. So for me, taking lessons and going to platforms such as SkillShare and just learning those things and just kind of having someone speak life onto me to encourage me to say invest in yourself. And yeah, I've really been loving SkillShare. And SkillShare has actually offered my subscribers the most ideal offer for this holiday season. I just want to say, you guys, you definitely need to invest in yourself this holiday season, and you can definitely do that by taking advantage of this offer from SkillShare. They are offering my subscribers 50% off their annual subscription if you take the link that I'm gonna be linking down below, you guys. It's gonna be in the description box. If you click that link, you will be getting a 50% off your annual subscription on SkillShare. That basically means 6 months of the whole of next year you won't be paying a cent on SkillShare. You'll only pay for the other half of the year. And I think for me that's a steal, you guys. And to think that there's so much that is being offered on that platform, you can literally choose whatever it is that you want. I started with designing the life that I want. You can take any lesson that you want. You can learn about gardening, you can learn about photography or videography or whatever it is that tickles your fancy. And yeah, thank you so much SkillShare for sponsoring this portion of the video. With that said, you guys, today, as it is a Saturday, I am done reading my book for this morning. I'm definitely gonna be reading it later on tonight, and it's gonna be more special because later on tonight we will not be here, we will not be home, because Tebo decided to book us a glamping session, like some time away, just the two of us, to go to, it's a campsite, but it's more of a glam site, because there's like it's like a little TP tent situation with a bed inside, and you know, it's gonna be very, very nice. And I think one of the things that really spoke to me about that while I was doing the creating the Your Auntie Vision with Michelle B on Skillshare was that she says, write down the things that you will make you very sad, let's just say in 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, whatever time, that will make you very sad if they were still a part of you or you were still doing them, right? And one of the things that I wrote down was, if I was a person who was not taking the opportunity to live more in nature, I'll be very, very sad. So for me, any opportunity to be out in nature, especially with my man, I'll definitely take it. So I'm very excited for tonight to go camping. But before that, I want to go to the salon, kind of do my hair, not really do, but I just want to have my hair blown out a bit, you know, so that it's easier to handle. And I just don't like how it's looking right now. It's not giving. So we're gonna do that, and then when we leave, we are going to take you along with us. It's not far, the place that we're going. I think it's about 30 minutes, an hour away from us, so it's not far at all. But for now, I'm gonna go take a shower so that I can go to the salon and I can come back and prepare for our little trip. Hey guys, so it's a Sunday today and we actually at home because we slept at home. Yesterday we went to our camping trip, glamping trip, and unfortunately it was an epic fail. Okay, it makes me sad to say it, but it was an epic fail for us. I mean, the place itself was not bad. It was green, it was full of nature, streams of water and all of that. It was beautiful. Please excuse the noise if you can hear it. I have my aircon going, but yeah, it was beautiful. We took some footage outside with the teepees. There were like 5 teepees, and on the outside you really like, okay, I really want to do this, you know. Our problem though was when we stepped inside. and the TP is big, you know, I'll give them that, it's big. There's a double bed, there's 2 single beds on the side, so if you want to go there with kids, you totally can. There's a lot of space, and then they have like a little bench for sitting if you want to sit, that is covered with cushions. My problem, or our problem, was the fact that when we looked at the bed, the bedding, you guys, was not clean. It was not clean, and the duvet didn't smell as if it was washed properly. The cushions on the bench thingy, they were dirty. I mean, for me, if you're gonna call your camping sites a glamping sites, you know, then let it offer that to the least. So when we saw that, we just knew that we couldn't do it. We just couldn't do it. And this is not, you know, coming from a place that we were kind of like culture shock, because maybe we're not used to being out in the wild or whatever. Because we've been out in places where we were in a very remote area full of just greens, no internet connection or anything, but we were still able to sleep because, you know, the service was still okay. We were still able to sleep in a bed with clean bedding, and you can still feel like, okay, you know, I'm getting my money's worth for what I paid for. So for me, it was more on the, if you're gonna call it a glamping site, then let it at least show that it's a real glamping site, or rather just tell people to come with their own bedding, you know, just offer them a bed and they must come with their bedding, than to you know, have your guests sleeping in a bed with bedding that's not really clean. I mean, the sheets, they had stain, you guys, stains that we don't even want to think what they are. So for us, there was just like, no, we can't do this. We were not going to be able to fall asleep. But also just the, I don't know, the overall vibe of the place. Usually whenever we travel with Tebo and we're trying out a new place, we're really excited, you know, especially the places that aren't like your usual places to go, like Airbnb or a hotel or whatever. Like the places that we like to try out are places that are really, they're kind of different in one way or another, you know. So getting to that one and just feeling the vibe was not, we were not as our usual excited people whenever we get to a place when we're like, oh my god, I can't wait to sit here, explore, sleep, see what this place has to offer. We had none of that. Like our spirits were just like down when we got there. Like the vibe was just not on. I don't know why. But with that being said, you guys, I'm not saying that you must take my word for it, because when you go to their reviews, there are a lot of people who have given them great reviews. That's why we tried it out, because people were giving them great reviews, but for us it just wasn't the perfect fit. So yeah, we decided to come back home. We literally looked at each other and I was just like, babe, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fall asleep here. And Tebo was like, babe, just say the word and we're gonna go home, because I'm also not feeling this place. And I was just like, let's go home. And he said, say no more. And we packed our bags, we put them back in the car, and we drove off and we slept here. So yeah, just a little update of our failed camping trip. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to tell you guys, that yeah, it didn't work out. But anyway, we're still very much excited to explore other camping sites. We'll try to look around. If you guys know any great camping spots, we'll greatly take the recommendations. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna close off this vlog for today and then start another one. But please do not forget the SkillShare promotion offer for this holiday season, you guys. 50% off your annual subscription. That is 6 months of not paying anything but still having full access to their class, to their library of classes, and you can just use this opportunity to better your life, learn a new skill, improve on a skill that you wanted to improve on. It's really a great platform, and I think it's really a great offer that they are offering. So the description box will have the link that you can click and follow that link so that you are able to get that 50% off on your annual subscription. So I will see you guys on the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.